Yes, and I hear that often, and I believe people believe that policing is one aspect. The neighborhood safety teams not only made gun arrests, but they made arrests of bad people. And if you only look at, well, how many guns that you take off the street, you're going to miss how many other crimes they stop. They're not out there saying, hey, I see a burglary, I'm going to walk past it because it's not a gun. No, that's not how it's done. Second thing is, we remove the unpredictable aspect of policing. When we stated that we were going to dismantle plainclothes officers, dismantle those other aspects of the surprise element, we told the bad guys, if you don't see a blue and white car, you can carry out your deeds. We've taken that away. That neighborhood safety team brings back the unpredictable aspects of the good guys. This is a huge win for us. It was the best thing that we could do, and I really commend the commissioner for doing the proper training, getting the best officers for it, and those 500 guns mean 500 people are less likely to be shot. Great job on the behalf of those men and women who decided to pursue those guns.
Mayor Adams, a lot of these initiatives, including the subway safety plan, are pretty labor intensive, and they require, overtime hours. The department, I think through November, spent like 70% of its overtime budget. So I guess the first part of the question is this sustainable from a labor standpoint? And then the second part would be, do you feel like there needs to be more officers, or do you feel like there needs to be hiring?
Number one, when I was a rookie police officer, we did something called APs in the subway system where we had mandatory overtime every night. We rode the trains, I believe it was 8 at night to about 4 in the morning, because we had to get crime under control. And so the goal here, the commissioner was clear that we were going to stabilize the actual crimes and the perception of crime, the feeling that people were unsafe. And nothing helps that feeling more than seeing that person in the blue uniform. We all know it. I feel it when I'm on the system, and we know the important part of it. Once we stabilize our subway system and get the normality of just violent behavior that was on our system. We had everyone from mental health illnesses. We had encampments, which you don't see anymore because of the commitment we put in place. We had a total disregard for the passengers. And we had to bring in the team to stabilize that. Once we stabilize that, we're going to right-size under Chief Kemper. We're going to right-size exactly what all of our districts need. We're going to right-size and make sure the right leadership is there. The commissioner is putting new leadership in certain areas. And you're going to see a normalizing of the number of people who are there. But we also want our officers to patrol. We want them moving about. We want to use the camera system. We have an amazing camera system in our subway system. Chief Banks is looking at some other leaders on how to use that technology better. We were not using that technology where officers are not located, where we can use it to identify people who are potentially committing crimes or creating dangerous environments. That is something that Chief Kemper is looking at. And yes, we need more officers. The commissioner identified early that the problem of bringing officers on had a lot to do with the examination. DCAS was not moving at the right level because of the sites that were needed. The commissioner came up with a new way of really increasing the number of police officers to come out on, get through the academy and be on patrol, and we know we're going to continue to beef up those numbers. We need to continue to beef up the number of men and women who are retiring because they've reached their 20 years. I'm sorry?
Beyond the current academy sort of cycle, do you think there's more necessary beyond that?
Beyond the current?
Sort of academy, who's coming in now? People coming
Yes, we have to continue to recruit, get through the application processes and system to have a quality officer, like that rookie officer we saw respond on the New Year's Eve. And so we're going to continue to recruit and increase and reach out to what I'm really pleased about, continue the diversity of our department. We want the department to reflect the diversity of the city. So yes, we have a class that's going in. We have a class that's just recently graduated, and now we want to continue to build out that pipeline.